Good morning, everybody. I'm Lorraine from pregnancyexercise.co.nz and welcome to day one in your No More Mummy Tummy Challenge postnatal taster series. Okay, I'm going to be coming through with live videos every day. If you've got friends and family who want to sign up, they can do. They can just click on the links below. That's fine, and then they can get access also to the 14 days of free information, tips, exercises and workouts leading up to our No More Mummy Tummy Challenge, which starts the first week in July. Now, if you have registered already for the July challenge, you will be receiving your access details with all your workouts on Thursday this week. Okay, first video. Assessing diastasis. If you have one, if you haven't got one, if you have a functional diastasis. Okay, so let's have a look at that. And you know, we test the same for diastasis on all shapes and sizes, because I do get that question all the time, you know, or I'm a little bit bigger, you know, I'm carrying a lot extra, I've got a lot of extra pregnancy fluid that's still resolving, so how do I actually assess? So I will go through that also with you today. Now, I know everybody's limited for time, so I will try and keep the lives to less than 10 minutes a day. Busy mums, I know we all are, but we need to fit in our exercise and we need to feel good about ourselves, okay? That's the key. Feeling good, moving, healing, recovering, pain-free, leak-free. That's what we want to be. That's what I want for you guys. You let me know as well in the comments what your goals are. Okay, assessing diastasis. First step, lie down nice and relaxed, okay? Now it's best, I've got my jumper on, it's cold here in New Zealand, to have a cotton t-shirt on. Okay, so nothing that's too slippy. You don't want a lycra top on. It's much harder because it can slip. So you want a t-shirt material is the best for assessing your diastasis. Okay, so you must be nice and relaxed. And all I want you to do first is actually have a good press around your stomach. Now again, this is good if you are a little bit bigger, to have a really good press and a press down, and just see if you can start to feel any changes across that linea alba, so across that middle part where there could be a possible diastasis. Okay, so we're gonna have one hand here, one hand behind your neck. Okay, then you're gonna bring this hand to the very, very top of your sternum. Okay, now just crunch up, slowly come up, and start from the very, very top of your rib cage, okay? And then you're going to start to work down through that linea alba, and I want you to start to see if there's any changes in that linea alba, okay? So some of you may feel a change straight away here in a depth reduction, okay? So a depth increase. So you might start to go down a little bit then. That's where your vertical diastasis starts. Now what I get mums to do is, because you can start to fatigue here, is drop back down and do it again and come up, and now start to feel lower down. Now you might need a lot of fingers, you might need a couple of fingers, you might not be able to feel it at first, that's okay. Go back down. Okay, so what you're looking for is a change in tension of the linea alba. So up here it could be nice and hard brought together, and then you starting to work where it starts to drop down and get deeper. That's where the diastasis starts. Keep going down, find the widest part. If you've got a diastasis, it's generally around about 2.5 to 3 fingers wide. See how deep you can press those fingertips in. Okay, so what I say to my mums is nail depth is shallow. Look at I should have took my nail polish off. The next knuckle, okay, so first knuckle is starting to be kind of an average depth, and then if we can go into this depth, then the diastasis is getting quite deep, and it's just going to take a little bit longer to heal, mums, because more cellular repair needs to happen. We need to rebuild those cells to bring it back in and knit it back in together. So the depth will change before the width changes, because that tension needs to increase to bring it back together. Also as well at the bottom, so we get the 4 measurements, we get vertical length, width, gap, depth, and then we want to feel how that tension is of our linea alba. So it should feel like a well done steak. again, the less it is, okay, so if it's quite relaxed here, okay, and quite thin, again, it's going to take longer to heal. And what we want to do when we start to activate our core muscles, we generate tension so we can bring the levels up of the linea alba, that tension, for a harder tension by correctly activating the transverse. And that's what it's all about when we start to do our core exercises and watching for if we've got a functional diastasis and when we no longer have a diastasis. Now, if you come along and say, oh, I've got a one finger diastasis, a one finger is not a diastasis, okay? The natural measurement of everybody's linea alba can be 0.5 to 2 centimeters, almost 2 centimeters wide. So if you've got almost 2 fingers, so say like 1.5, all the way down, the tension staying the same, no diastasis. We're going to work on your core strength and improve that so that your brain's connecting with your core better so you can start to see the changes. Okay, so diastasis, quick recap. Have a feel of your stomach first when you're on the flat, relaxed. Come up, start to feel from the very, very top of your rib cage and go down to find the vertical, the width, the depth, and the tension. All right, do that for me today. Let me know, okay, any of you struggling, come in, you can put video clips in, that's all good. Tomorrow I'm going to show you activation of your core muscles and tension, and I've also sent out the video for you today, which you should have all got, is how to activate correctly your transverse abdominals. All right, keep sharing, everybody. I love these 2 weeks sharing all the information for you, and I want it to be quite specific. So if any of you have got any questions about pregnancy, postnatal fitness and wellness, ask them and I will come on and do separate videos just for you guys. All right, everybody, let's do this. Okay, take care and I will see you all tomorrow.